Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Monday night and you're watching the ILFL Soccer Night Show, and all you have been watching is us musing and brewing about who's going to be playing what to decide 3 out of the 7-8 cups that you can see in front of me there. We've done the Champions Cup, we've done Challenge Cup, but now it's the ILFL League Cup sponsored by Tower Hamlets Homes, and you'll see we are down to 3 here on the stage. So Hasnat has left us because he's a busy boy and got other things to do, and I'm left with Nurul and Jermaine, and we're now going to conduct this draw seated. We can relax. We can sit back and it's all going to pass by me. So we're going to do it very old-fashioned 1940s style, all right, because I'm just feeling that way. We're not going to have a little pot. We're just going to have one envelope, which I'm going to pass left and right between my 2 compatriots here to decide who's going to take part in this draw. Now, in this one, like we said with the League Cup, you remember with the prelim round, the top 4 teams in the Premier Division did not take part, while everybody else battled it out to see who could remain in the Cup. And now the top 4, the big boys, join in. So the likes of Stepney, Reach Out, Lotus and West End, I think it is now, are the 4 teams who now go into the bag and join up with the remaining Prem, First and Second Division teams. So they are all in here. I think Jermaine got to call out first. I'm going to pass this over to you, sir. I'm going to ask you to pull out the first team to take part in the first round of this year's League Cup, and they are
Crusaders FC.
Crusaders FC, and already I'm getting excited because Crusaders, like we said, have arguably not had the greatest competition so far in their league, and we're looking forward to them getting a Prem team. Is it going to happen in the first round of the League Cup? Jermaine, if you please.
Leytonstone FC.
Leytonstone FC, there it is. Their Premier Division opponents, Crusaders versus Leytonstone FC. The next one out of the hat, please.
Walthamstow Red Star.
Walthamstow Red Star, again, is a deja vu moment, and I'm going to say just what I said about Crusaders, a team that have been cruising in the second division and need some competition. Now, who are they going to get in the first round of the League Cup? Thank you.
And they will be playing London Tigers.
The London Tigers. Wow.
Sorry.
Ooh. This is why I just sit in the middle and type, so that nothing can be blamed on me. London Tigers versus Walthamstow Red Star. Next one.
Bromley by Bow.
Bromley by Bow. Bromley, as I've always said, arguably one of the decent and consistent cup teams in all competitions each season. Bromley are going to be up against
Ace.
Ace. Interesting game. Ace will be looking forward to that and will want to prove themselves against some Premier Division opponents. We've had a couple of Prem teams out so far. Who's next?
Reach Out.
Reach Out, another Premier Division side, still in the tournament, will be up against
Their best competitors, Hawk and Eagle.
Wow! There we go. So we've got 2 cup finals being replayed this month. Hawk and Eagle, for those of you who remember, of course, Hawk and Eagle were SCTA.
Jermaine, you're the most hated man.
Last season.
Stepney B.
Stepney B, doing very well.
Would they get Stepney A?
Could they really get Stepney? Could they really?
Only Jermaine can do it.
Stepney.
Oh!
Sorry.
Well done, Jermaine.
This edition of the ILFL Soccer Night Show will go down in history. It will be repeated on Wednesday and on YouTube channel for you to claim and download for posterity. Stepney B versus Stepney FC in the League Cup, round 1. Good luck, guys.
Beaumont Athletic.
Beaumont Athletic will be up against
Seoul Youth FC.
Seoul Youth. I think both teams will be glad to avoid Premier Division opposition there, and they will both fancy themselves of getting through to the next round, particularly Seoul.
Redcoat.
Redcoat, another team who could have a real successful cup run this season. Who are you up against?
Arsenal.
Redcoat beat Arsenal. Now that's an interesting tie for both teams. And the final
Sire.
fixture, Sire, looking for good cup form because it can't be any worse than the league form right now. And the last
And they'll
team
be
out of the
playing
bag,
Jim's team, Lotus.
Lotus FC. They will love that one indeed. Gentlemen, it's been entertaining. It's been fun. Let's show the people at home what we've got for them. Here it is on the screen for you guys again, just so you can rub your eyes twice and go over again what just happened. While we leave it there on the screen, Crusaders Leytonstone, Walthamstow Red Star. Again, I'm coming through to you both. You know what's happening. You know enough about the teams involved there. Reach Out Hawk and Eagle, we could say so much about, but we're not going to. We're going to let the football do the talking on that one. Walthamstow London Tigers, Nurul. I don't know if you know much about Walthamstow.
Walthamstow, we used to play them in the old Asian Premier League.
Okay.
And that's where both teams actually originated from, and we used to have some good tassels. Walthamstow, when they came into the league, and I thought, well, they're in the second division, that's in the wrong division for them. They are like Leytonstone. If they want to get players out, they can get players out. And it's not going to be an easy game for London Tigers at all. I won't be surprised if Walthamstow can pull it result out against Tigers.
I think this one will be a little bit tough for you than the Burdick game. Let's just put it that way.
We can talk about it after the game.
Jermaine, got lots of friends in Stepney?
I don't think so. I won't be driving that way home, but yeah, I think that would be a good game actually.
I think it'd be a great game.
Yeah, I think that'd
funnily
be a great
enough,
game.
you know, it'd be nice for the B side. And I mean, because in Stepney B now, a lot of their more mature players now have gone to help them in the youth in Stepney B. So it'd be nice for them to come back and maybe try and show the A-teamers a thing or two. With a little bit of support around that one. It could be a great fixture. And well done to you, Arsenal. For the new teams there, Arsenal, Lotus FC up against Sire. Sire, really need to pick yourselves up for this one because Lotus are doing well in the Prem. Arsenal, well done to you. It's a good fixture for you. And for Redcoat too, who are doing very, very well in that division as well. Above Arsenal in the second division. Beaumont Athletic and Seoul Youth, like I said, are looking to do things. Second only to Crusaders in the first division. So they'll be looking for a decent cup run there. Bromley versus Ace. Bromley, up and down in the Prem. Some weeks a little bit harder than most in the Prem for you. You're up against Ace, who clearly feel that they should be a Prem division side, but need to prove it in the first division. So that'd be a great one for them. Crusaders versus Leytonstone. Again, another one where Leytonstone really have to make sure they've got a good team out in the day because this Crusaders team look like they could be the ones to try and replace Leytonstone in the Premier Division next time round. Gentlemen, thank you very much for conducting that draw with us. I just want to go back again to the Champions Cup. Again, another successful year for Hackney and Leyton last season. You're in it again this season. It's good to see the holders back. It's good to see Tottenham Phoenix back. It's good to see one or two new teams involved in it now. Still enjoying being involved in the Champions Cup as Hackney and Leyton.
Yeah, and I think as well, when you've got new teams in it brings new surprises.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the musical league as well will bring some surprises as well, you know. And you know, we've got some good teams. Like I said, Myland, one thing about Hackney and Leyton, it's hard to win the league and win it again. And it's no surprise that Myland are top of the league. They are the team to beat at the moment. And I think, you know, whoever plays in the Hackney and Leyton teams, you know, it will be a very, very hard game.
And again, to you, Noel, I'm looking at some of the teams there from the ILFL.
Yep.
And Hasnat said earlier before he left that, you know, poor showing from the ILFL last season in the Champions Cup. Can you see the teams there doing better this season and making it a little bit more competitive?
They will have to. Everyone from the ILFL, all the teams that participated, were embarrassed themselves. And they were feeling so low and they said that's not the show of the league. We embarrass the league here. So this year, all the teams from the ILFL are really up for it this year. They've got to show a better quality. Last year was maybe just a one-off, but this year they will come out all gun blazing. I'm sure they would.
And I think that's the same sentiments for London Tigers this season. Like you said, a couple of seasons, they've been a little bit unlucky with their first round fixture.
Yeah.
There's 110% commitment this time around.
What would help London Tigers this year round is, rather than having London Tigers ILFL and London Tigers the Musical League, we only got one London Tigers team in there. The manager can concentrate on just that one team, and that will hopefully make London Tigers a lot more bigger. It's like the first year when London Tigers Musical League won it. We only had that one London Tigers team rather than the ILFL team, and that's why we managed to get to the final, win that one. And I'm sure this year round, because we had the last 2 years, London Tigers had a poor show from the ILFL and the Camden Musical Association League, the manager would want to put something right there, like as Stepney from the ILFL. They know they can go a little bit further.
Jermaine, I know you've spoken about London Tigers from the Musical League before and said how impressed you've been with them over the last couple of seasons.
Yeah, them and Galacticos, yeah.
Are
definitely.
they a team that can really push Meteors?
Yes, without a doubt. And there's one thing London Tigers, they're going to score goals. Doesn't matter how good a team you are, they're going to score goals. It's just whether you can outscore them. And like I said, they're one of the teams that impressed me from the get-go in this competition. And like I said, it was no surprise when somebody told me they won it the previous year. You can see why they won it.
Meteors, I know you're out there watching it in football world, and I know we've had you here in the studio once or twice. You always bring a little bit of happiness and a little bit of joy here in the studio, but I know you mean business when you're on the pitch. You said to me that you were going to win it 3 times in a row. Remember, your words, not mine. I think this time round, this year, I sense something pretty special about the fixtures and the teams that are involved in it now. I have no idea what's going to happen in this first round. Can't call it for a lot of them. Some of you new teams from the Musical League who are involved now. Chef Shuan Berbers. What a name. I mean, how long would you sit around the table to come up with that name for? Is that somewhere? I've missed that one. Lixus, been nice to know about you. You can be guaranteed that we'll be doing our homework and finding out a lot more about you guys by the time your fixtures come around, and we'll be talking about you over the next couple of weeks. Outside of ILFL, let's just talk about your various projects. London Tigers, as a brand, as a project, going from strength to strength, Lou?
Yes, they are. We've structured the youth side of it a lot more stronger now. There's a lot more concentration on the youth side, and the youth side are producing the players that's been required to get into the first team. It's not only the football side, the cricket side, the badminton side, everything is gradually again where it should be placed. We got all the coaches in order to take us to the next step. So that we're very organised at the moment.
So it's all about sports development now, rather than just about a football thing. It's about sports development.
It's sports development. Our new ground in Grinford, the 4G pitch has been laid. The cricket pitch now is purpose-built, all ready to go. The floodlights are on there. I think the strip goes on this week for the cricket pitch to be used during the winter and during this summer. So yeah, a lot of work's going on at our Grinford home pitch there.
I've still not been there. I need to smack my wrist now and apologise.
Oh, you've got to go up there.
I need to come down.
You've got to go up
there. When
there.
you've got something going on, a game or something, I'll come down and we'll talk.
Definitely.
And we'll do some stuff down there as well. Listen, thanks very much for coming in again tonight and doing what you're doing. Pleasure, Jermaine, as always. I'm sure we'll see you again once the rounds start, and we'll talk some more. And we'll see you guys all again next Monday. Until then, my thanks to everybody behind the screens who make this all happen. My thanks to you as always for watching. Hasnat, who was here to conduct the draws and give his punditry as well. We are out of time. Look forward to all these games taking place the 6th, the 13th, 20th of December. It's all to come next month. I'm excited. Can't wait. See you next Monday on the ILFL Soccer Night Show. Good night.